Hi, I'm Debbie Rosenberg with Power for Parkinson's. Today's class we will be getting down on the floor. So if you don't feel comfortable getting on the floor, try another class. If you can, I'm going to show you how to get down, how to get up, and then we'll do some exercises on the floor to strengthen our core. All right, so if you've got a chair, first you want to get down slowly. You bring your outside leg wide and slowly lower to your knees. And then you're going to come down onto your hands and knees. So I'm going to move the chair out of the way and we'll get started. So on your hands and knees, you want your palms open, fingertips facing out, shoulders right over the wrists, hips directly over the knees. Take your toes under. Let's start with a cat and cow. So you're going to arch the back, pressing your shoulders down and lifting your head and chest, arching the back. And then you're going to exhale and round your spine up like a cat. Chin to the chest, back rounded. Inhale and arch. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. And exhale, round. Again, arch your back, look up. Round your back. This is really good for your back. Arch and round, arch, round, and now just tabletop your back. Press down with the shoulders, wrists are straight, abs are pulled in, belly in, tabletop your back. Breathe and hold here, gently turn your head side to side. Okay, now we're going to hinge forward, lean forward, put as much weight on your wrists as you can, and then circle your shoulders around your wrists. This is going to help if you should happen to fall, which we all want to avoid, but sometimes it is unavoidable, that we're putting a lot of weight on our wrists. Our body is used to having weight on the wrists, and we're less likely to injure ourselves. So circle your shoulders around your wrists, keeping your abs pulled in. And then circle the other way. Shoulders over the wrists. Breathe. Okay, now pull your knees in, extend the arms out, lower your hips in child's pose. Arms are extended, lowering your chest down toward your thighs. Your heels are back, sitting back on your heels, arms extended. Take some deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose, exhale through your mouth. Fill the lungs, then let out all the air. This is a great stretch for the back. Okay, back on your hands and knees. Knees hip width apart, shoulders right over the wrists. Let's circle our shoulders around, up, back, and around, isolating the shoulders. Now reverse the circle, back, forward, and around. It's a little awkward, just do what you can. Strengthening our shoulders. And release. Neutral spine, tabletop your back. Abs in. We're going to lift one arm up, opening the chest as we reach up toward the ceiling. Then we're going to scoop our arm through. Drop the hips and shoulders, look out past your fingertips, stretching that shoulder out. Inhale, lift up, open the chest. Exhale, scoop through. So just lift your arm as high as you can. If it doesn't go very high, that's okay. Good, hold here, look out past your fingertips as you drop your shoulder down, stretching the shoulder. And release. Switch hands, lift the arm up, open the chest, look up at your hand, scoop through, look out past your fingertips, dropping that shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, scoop through. So just by using our own body weight, we're building strength. Lower the shoulder, look out past your fingertips. Breathe and hold. Feel that stretch. Good, come back onto your hands and knees. This time we're going to circle our hips around, so you're going to bring the hips in a circle. Side, back, and around. Going for range of motion. This is a great rehab exercise to strengthen the hips and the back. It should feel good. Okay, reverse that circle. Two more. Good, release your toes. Extended child's pose again, reaching out through the fingertips, drop your forehead, hips back. Deep breaths. And come back up onto your hands and knees. All right, we're gonna take our arms wide this time, about mat width apart, and we're gonna make a circle sideways. So we're gonna lean over to one side and circle around, building strength in our arms, stretching the shoulders, strengthening the chest as well. All right, let's go in the other direction. Lean to the side, bend the arms. Feel those arms working, the shoulders. Do what you can, rest when you need to. One more. And this time take your knees wide, feet together, arms extend, drop the hips. Forehead toward the floor, hips back. Deep breaths. Come back onto your hands and knees. Neutral spine. Bring one knee to the center, elbows in. Lower the chest so it's parallel to the floor. Extend one leg back, abs in, and then the opposite arm reaching long, going for length instead of height. Abs in, breathe, strengthening your back. This is good for our balance as well. Release slowly. Bring the other knee to the center, elbows in, lower your chest so it's parallel to the floor. Extend the leg back, and then the opposite arm. Reach long. Find your balance and hold. Strengthening the back. And release. Tabletop your back. Lift your feet up. Look over your shoulders at your feet, stretching the neck and the waist. Swivel the feet over to the other side. Look over your shoulder towards your feet. Swivel side to side. Abs are in. Feel your waist and the neck working. Like a dog wagging its tail. Release back to the center. Drop your hips one more time. Extended child's pose. This time, walk your hands over to one side. Press your hips away, feeling the stretch in the waist. Come through the center. Over to the other side. Press the hips away. And back to the center. On your hands and knees, tabletopping your back, shoulders pressed down, abs in. We're going to alternate lifting our knees to the side. So lift the knee up, switch.
Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define.
Working the hips and outer thighs now.
I've been there before, and that life's a bore so full of the superficial. Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby, if I got it,
one more.
baby. Some people want diamond rings.
Good. All right, we're going to roll onto our backs carefully. Lie on your back carefully. Press your belly button into your spine. Your shoulders are down. Abs in. Alternate pulling one knee into the chest and then the other, stretching the hips and the lower back. Exhale as you pull in. Inhale and release. And you can do this on your bed when you wake up in the morning or right before you go to bed at night. If you're having any lower back pain, this is very good for that. Shoulders stay pulled down. Try to tuck the chin slightly. And now, to make this a little bit more challenging, extend the legs out. Pull your abs in. Back stays pressed into the mat. Pull one knee in. Shoulders down and back, chin down, and then extend that leg out. Switch legs. So if this is hard for you, keep doing it with the knees bent, or if it hurts your back, bend your knee. One more. Good. Extend the arms and legs long. Stretch and lengthen. Reaching through the fingertips, out your toes. Lower the arms back down. Bend your knees. Let's do some pelvic tilts. So you want to pull your belly button into your spine, tuck your tailbone under, squeezing the glutes, and then releasing. As you exhale, tuck under, inhale and release. So the hips are not coming up. We're just pulling the belly button into your spine, lifting the pelvic floor as we squeeze, and then inhale and release. Exhale, tuck under. It's a subtle movement. Squeeze those glutes. And then release. Exhale, squeeze, inhale and release. So we're working deep in the core, strengthening our core, starting deep in the pelvis. Lift that pelvic floor as you squeeze. For women, this is good for your bladder control. For men, it's good for your prostate. Working deep in the core. Feel like there's an elevator going from the pelvis up toward the belly button and then releasing down. Elevator comes up. Elevator goes back down. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze those glutes, lift that pelvic floor. Good, release, bring the feet together. So if you feel strain on the neck, you can take a towel underneath the neck, lift your toes up, open your knees and close your knees. Your abs are in, your back stays pressed into the mat here. Open and close.
I like a good beer buzz early in the morning. Billy likes to peel the labels off the bottles of Bud and lay each one up on the bar.
Back stays pressed down.
And he lights every match in an oversized pack, letting each one burn, 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 burn. He lets each one burn down. Otherwise, the bar is ours. In the day, in the night, in the car wash.
Lower your heels, balls of the feet together, knees press open. Now you're going to let your back come off the floor. You have a natural curve in your spine. Take your hands on your inner thighs, gently press the knees open, shoulders down, chin down, stretching the inner thighs.
All I wanna do is have some fun.
And release, feet flat. Take your feet apart, arms open out to the side. Lower knees to one side, come through the center and the other side, stretching the hips and the lower back.
I'm not the only one. All I wanna do is have some fun. I got a feeling I'm not the only one. All I wanna do. Before the sun comes up, all the Santa Monica Boulevard.
One more.
All I wanna do.
Good. Feet flat, cross one ankle at the knee. Take your hand and gently press that knee open, stretching the hip out. Release. Switch legs, cross your ankle at the knee. Take your hand, gently press that knee open, holding the stretch. And release, pull your knees into your chest. Take your hands on top of the knees, circle the knees around gently. This massages the lower back. And this again is something good to do first thing in the morning when you wake up or right before you go to bed at night. Loosening that lower back. Reverse your circle. And pull your knees into your chest, tight ball, shoulders down, chin down. Deep breaths. Massaging your internal organs.
Mother, mother, there's too many of you crying.
Extend the arms and legs long. One more time. Stretch and lengthen through your spine.
There's far too many of you dying.
Lower your hands to your hips and then bend your knees. And the correct way to get up now is to roll onto your side. Use your hands, gently push yourself up. You're going to come back onto your hands and knees. We're going to crawl over to a sturdy piece of furniture, a chair or something sturdy. Hands on the chair, take your outside leg wide, flex that back foot, straighten your back leg up, lifting the knee off the floor, sitting back down. Inhale, stretch and lengthen. And exhale, release. Great job today. Thank you so much.